Hello everyone. The topic we're going to share with you today is the balance scorecard and a strategy map of MSI. We divided our presentation into three parts, including a brief introduction of MSI company, the illustration of its strategy map, and then we will evaluate MSI performance by the balance scorecard we made. So let's start it. First of all is the MSI business overview. We choose MSI as the company that are inspired to work for in the future because of its promising prospects. Thanks to advanced high technology, the game industry boomed and the demand on gaming computers increased dramatically. As a company that provides high-quality electronic components and aims to create its own gaming ecosystem, we think that MSI might be the most potential company in this area. That's why we choose MSI as a company that we're inspired to work for, and also use the balance scorecard and the strategy map we made to evaluate its performance. MSI is the abbreviation of MicroStar International. It is a Taiwanese brand founded in 1986. At first, MSI was famous as an electronic component supplier. It is the second biggest motherboard supplier in the world. And now, MSI is paying attention to the gaming industry. They aim to create their own MSI game ecosystem, which means that they are trying to create a famous gaming brand and all of the equipment that game players use are made by them. Furthermore, MSI is proud of its supply chain management. They apply OBM, which is own branding and manufacture. In upstream, MSI provided the electronic component. In midstream, they conduct in-house research and development. And as for the downstream, they provide convenient one-stop service to cater to customers' needs. These management systems can ensure their quality of products and also their services, which can gain brand recognition. And the next is the strategy map of MSI. So this is our MSI strategy map. There are four measures in the finance perspectives, including grow profit margin, increase ROE, grow operating income, and increase shareholder value. And we think that the most important strategic objective is increase shareholder value. And we can achieve this goal by growing our operating income. And as for the customer perspectives, we think that increased customer satisfaction can help us increase our market share and thus also increase our operating income. And how can we increase our customer satisfactions? In our internal perspectives, we think that improve post-sale service, reduce delivery time to customers, and improve manufacturing quality and productivity can help us to achieve this goal. And as for the growth perspectives, we think that take care of employees' lives can help us create a healthy working environment. And develop employees' process skills can also help us align employees and organizations' goals, which will also improve the manufacturing quality and productivity, and thus grow the operating income ultimately.
Next, we are going to introduce Balance Scorecard with four perspectives: financial, customer, internal business, and learning and growth. Financial perspective. This aspect is to evaluate the profitability of strategy and the creation of shareholder value. We choose 4 strategic objectives: growing profit margin, increasing ROE, growing operating income, and increasing shareholder value. Following, I'm going to analyze growing profit margin and increasing ROE. We look at profit margin from 2016 to 2020. It did not dramatically fluctuate, but we can see that there was a slight increase in 2018. That's because China and United States trade war happened in that year, and MSI has had sufficient plan to face that. Another reason is that trend about discover cryptocurrency went viral, so people bought display card to discover cryptocurrency online. And we can also see that in 2020 it went up slightly. That's because COVID-19 spread out and many people start to work or study at home. The online work and study make people buy computers, so the profit margin grew up in 2020. Next, we look at ROE. ROE is a critical metric to evaluate a company's return on shareholders. Look at figure from 2017 to 2020. The ROE of MSI kept at about 20%, and in 2018 and 2020 had a slight increase. Because profit margin is a factor of ROE, the trend of ROE is similar to profit margin. Through a comparative analysis of data, it can be concluded that the strategy of facing China and United States trade war successfully promotes the value. And MSI also has great strategy to maintain the value at certain level, not decrease or increase sharply.
As we mentioned before, MSI tried to create its own gaming ecosystem, which needs a high customer recognition and brand loyalty. We came up with the idea that MSI can improve product quality and after-sales service to make customers more willing to purchase more than one time, and also increase numbers of transactions to extend customer lifetime value can retain the loyal customers. Briefly speaking, MSI did a great job on increasing brand loyalty by implementing the customer loyalty program. Nonetheless, they should focus on identifying future needs of customers, since their market share in gaming computers dropped within the recent years. Below are the international gaming computer market share in 2018 and 2021, respectively. Although MSI remains in third place, its market share decreases 1.8% from 2018 to 2021, while the sum of the top 2 brand market share increases by 6%. As a result, we think MSI should pay attention to customer future needs to increase market share. However, MSI has a great performance on increasing brand loyalty. They increase the transactions by the customer loyalty program, like the picture shows below. Customers can apply for the membership of MSI on its official webpage. And then you can earn points by buying MSI products and then exchange the points for gifts. This program does give customer incentives to purchase more MSI products and thus help MSI retain the loyal customers.
International business perspective. This level focuses on internal operations and creates value for customers, which in turn help achieve financial performance. And there are several objectives. For example, improving manufacturing control, improving post-sales service, reducing delivery time to customer, and improving manufacturing quality and productivity. And I'm going to introduce two objectives. First one is improving post-sales service. To improve post-sales service, MSI provide customer in Taiwan with home delivery services for specific products so that customers can send products for repair at home without going out. After the product is sent for repair, MSI will take the initiative to contact us to report the processing progress of the repaired product and provide a return notification, including the product repair. Then give a caring telephone interview after the customer receives the repaired product. MSI care about the use of the customer's product and immediately eliminate abnormal phenomena. Interviews to understand and obtain relevant suggestions from customers on MSI services as a reference direction for improving customer services quality. From 2015 to 2020, it has served a total of 46,592 visits, and from January to July in 2020, 54,912 visits have been collected and delivered by Family Mart, and the total number of services has exceeded 100,000 visits. And the second objective is improving manufacturing control. So we look at R&D costs. If the R&D cost used at the right place, the product's quality will be improved or produce new great product. We can see that MSI's R&D cost rate was about 3% and slightly and steadily decreased. So MSI has good control at R&D cost and make R&D cost effective.
MSI can achieve the standard above by the strategic objectives below, like align employee and organization goals, develop employees' process skill, create a healthy working environment, and take care of employees' lives. Because the skillful employees who work under a friendly working environment can create significant value for customers, shareholders, and companies, especially in high-tech company which needs a lot of creativity and novel ideas. According to the MSI Corporate Sustainability Report, we find that there are two programs that help MSI create a comfortable working environment and align employee and organization goals. The first one is an employee assistance project, and another is called an employee training program. MSI makes a lot of effort in these programs, with spending over 3.5 million NT dollars and 125,000 training hours in it during the year 2020. For the Employee Assistance Project, MSI provides various kinds of systematic resources to solve employees' daily problems. For example, employees can consult psychologists in a company to relieve mental stress. Company will also arrange free internal health examinations to maintain employees' physical health. The most important is that when employees face the problems in work, such as harassment and unequal treatment, there are numerous communication platforms for employees to speak out loud, and that managers will have weekly or monthly reference to deal with these problems. Overall, we reckon that employees' assistance projects can decrease illness rate and increase the percentage of employee suggestions implemented, which will help MSI create a healthy and liberal working environment. That is to say, employees can freely convey their thoughts, which will boost a company's creativity and valuations. Plus, as we mentioned before, MSI put a lot of effort into employee training programs. For instance, they provide on-the-job training to help employees explore their potential ability. Additionally, there are plenty of MSI online courses to enhance employees' professional skills. As for the hierarchical training and leadership training, managers will teach business culture and core values through these sections. We think this training can effectively improve employee ability and help them to get to know the company's visions and missions. Once the employees' and organization's goals are congruent, the company will become more competitive and efficient. However, the picture below illustrates the news that the internal workers stole the motherboard, which was worth 10 million NT dollars. As we can see, employee training programs are not effective due to the workers' ethical problems and illegal behavior. According to the news, we think that MSI put too much focus on workers' ability, but overlooked the most important issue, ethics. Therefore, we think that MSI should add a section about professional ethics training in the training program, and also implement a boundary systems to get rid of these kinds of problems.
In conclusion, MSI is electronic industry, which is easily affected by international politics. Therefore, looking for a good plan or strategy to avoid sudden change is important. Using balanced scorecard to analyze 4 aspects of company can realize whether the strategies meets goals and adjust the insufficient place. Finally, make company have ability to face urgent change and also make company have steadily growth of profit. This is our presentation. Thank you for listening.